Hello and welcome to another episode of Jenuine Healing Down Under with me, Marvin Schneider. Today I am showcasing another powerful genuine healing private session. This one is entitled Seduced into the Nightmare, and you will need to follow along with me to understand the intricate connections going on behind the scenes in this private session. So over the course of a number of private sessions with Jen, this client has become very empowered, starting from a position of being very conflicted. The catalyst of this private session was that the client was being buffeted by a number of, real world adult kind of issues that were just sort of taking her off course and off her empowerment. And so the private session began with Jen explaining that it's really important once you become empowered to stay at a higher vantage point because, real world issues and concerns can take you down from the higher vantage point into a low vantage point very easy. And then once you're there in the low vantage point, it becomes very difficult to navigate your way through. And so Jen was explaining to the client the importance of staying at a higher vantage point and remaining connected within the genuine healing community. So once Jen has, given the client the opportunity to be super empowered, then, it's like you need to sort of keep connected in that, universal energy and the source of universal energy to stay at that higher vantage point. And so the idea of tapping into or connecting with the universal source of energy became very sort of central in this private session. Now, the interesting thing is that the session then meandered into the idea that the source of universal energy and empowerment might be, dragon energy and sort of connecting with the dragon body. And that discussion unfolded for a little bit. And even if it's a metaphor, it's a really great metaphor. But a lot of people really do connect and resonate with the idea of connecting with their dragon body, either in this timeline or an alternate timeline. It doesn't really matter. There's a lot of resonance with the idea of a lot of humans having had a dragon body, and the human experience is just a nightmare within the overall construct of the dragon universe. And so the idea of the human experience being part of a nightmare within a dragon reality became an interesting twist to the private session, hence the title Seduced into the Nightmare. And this client is working in a schooling environment, assisting special needs kids. And so the idea that the client can maintain her empowerment through her dragon body by awakening the dragon bodies of some of the special needs children that she's working with was a very sort of powerful part of that private session. And then towards the back end of the session, the idea of using the universal sound of Ahhh as a feminine representation of source energy, and that being the natural language of dragon kind, became quite central. And then tapping into the frequency of Ahhh as a way of connecting and staying connected within that universal source of energy, higher consciousness, female empowerment became quite central. So this was a very unique and interesting private session that will resonate with a lot of people. If you are subscribed to access premium content on the Jenuine Healing website, you'll get an opportunity to watch the full private session. If you're not yet subscribed, jump onto the Jenuine Healing website and get access to the premium content. We're showcasing a lot of very relevant premium content on the Jenuine Healing website. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to catching you next time, and bye for now.